Can a child report abusive parents to the police? Parents are the foremost guardians in a child's life, nourishing and protecting them during the most vulnerable stages. However, in rare cases, parents become the very individuals from whom the children need protection. The UAE government stresses the importance of the protection and upliftment of children. The country has a dedicated law for the welfare of children and their protection under Federal Law No. 3 of 2016 on child rights law. The law is commonly known as Wadeema's Law. Rights of children under Wadeema's Law. Basic rights. The law guarantees children the right to life and safety and states that the government will ensure children's growth, development, and protection. This includes ensuring that children have a respectable name, birth certificate, appropriate nationality, and legitimacy. Article 14 prohibits child employment below the age of 15 and ensures that children are able to express themselves freely. Family rights. Family rights provide children the right to be introduced to his natural family and receive their care. A child will have the right to custody, feeding, education, financial protection, and protecting himself, including his body, religion, and property. Health rights. The law provides every child the right to health services in accordance with the laws and regulations of healthcare in the country. The law also states that the government will develop substantial health services and provide guides to better child health and nutrition. In pursuance of the same, Article 21 prohibits the selling of tobacco to individuals below the age of 18. It also prohibits smoking in the presence of children or selling intoxicants to children. Social rights. Under the social rights provided to children, the state provides mechanisms such as foster care or other social care institutions to ensure that children obtain a standard of living appropriate for the physical, mental, psychological, and social growth of the child in accordance with the laws in force. Cultural rights. The law provides for the establishment of guidelines and institutions that regulate cultural, artistic, and scientific knowledge for children. The law also highly regulates inappropriate content and access to media that may be detrimental to a child's development. Educational rights. The law provides children the right to education and equal opportunity. It also provides for the government to establish mechanisms to prevent children's school dropout, prohibit violence in school, and promote the participation of parents in the decisions relevant to children. Right to protection. One of the most important provisions under Wadeema's Law is the right to protection. This guarantees that a custodian must not abandon a child physically, mentally, or financially. It is the duty of a custodian to ensure that the child is enrolled in school. It is prohibited to make a child engage in beggary or other illegal occupations, or engage them in any work that hinders their education or endangers their health. Article 36 of the law safeguards a child from torture, physical assault, or any action that compromises the child's emotional, psychological, mental, or moral safety. Protection mechanism. The government has set up a series of helplines to help children report instances of domestic abuse. Complaints can be made to the Ministry of Interiors, MOI, the Dubai Police Community Development Authority, and many more. Apart from toll-free helplines, one may seek assistance through certain government websites and government applications. You can report child abuse through the following channels. 1. MOI through the hotline number 116111 or through the MOI's Child Protection Center's website and the Himayati app. 2. Community Development Authority, CDA on hotline 800-988. 3. EWAA Shelter for Women and Children on hotline 800-7283. 4. Dubai Foundation for Women and Children on 800-111. 5. Child Protection Center in Sharjah on toll-free helpline number 800-700. 6. Himaya Foundation for Children and Women, Ajman on hotline 800 or 800-44-6292. 7. Aman Center for Women and Children through RAK Police 07235-6666. Child Protection Specialists. Wadeema's Law provides for the presence of child protection officers in institutions that work with child welfare to assist and investigate matters related to child abuse and raise awareness in the matter. Article 43 of the law states that anyone who has attained the age of 18 and becomes aware of a case of child abuse must provide help to the child facing abuse, including reporting to competent authorities regarding the abuse. Penalties. If a person is found to have tortured a child, or physically assaulted a child, or performed any activity that compromises a child's emotional, psychological, mental, or moral safety, he or she will be punished by a minimum imprisonment of 1 year and/or a fine between AED 50,000 and AED 100,000. However, if this act is committed by the child's parents or custodian, they may instead be subject to one or more of the following measures. 1. Performing community service. 2. Placement in a therapeutic shelter. 3. Subjecting them to one or more rehabilitation and guidance programs. 4. Suspension of custody of the child. Conclusion. In the UAE, a child is well protected and provided with a number of resources that enable the child to seek help from abusive parents. However, acknowledging that children may be unaware of these channels or ill-equipped to seek assistance, the law places the onus on responsible adults and trained individuals to look for signs of abuse and report such cases to the competent authority.
For more of our latest updates, like and subscribe to this channel.